Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. There's squirrels fighting on the tree near me. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. That was interesting. And I hope you're well. And if you're not, I really do hope you are well soon. So, hi. I made a little post because now I have over 100 subscribers, which is pretty cool. I'm excited about that. That there's that many people interested in what I have to say. So, But I'm just coming on to talk about a couple things and really just have a chat with where I'm at right now. So, I don't really know exactly what's going on. If you hear things, those are squirrels that are climbing on the trees. But yeah, I don't totally know what's going on now in terms of spiritual energies and all that jazz. I heard there's been solar flares lately. Apparently there's been a lot of solar flares more recently, and that shifts the energy like crazy sometimes. But I just had for the past 2 weeks, I want to say, I've had these intense emotions and weird shifts in reality, and not really knowing what's going on and being confused and a bit scared and all that jazz. And I feel like that's kind of normal when you're going through spiritual shifts, especially life shifts too, but spiritual shifts. Sometimes you're like, what is reality? What am I doing here? What the heck is this place? That kind of thing. And I was going through that and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm dying, yet I know it's a good thing. That's all I knew. And it feels sometimes like your mind is terrified about what's happening, but your soul is like, this is the right direction. You're doing great, So I've been going through ascension symptoms in terms of nausea and headaches and weird heat on the back of my neck, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? I really thought there was something bad happening to me. I thought I was getting sick. I was really confused actually. Because I was just living my life normal, and I've never gone through that intense of ascension symptoms. I've never had that intense of an awakening actually as I am right now. And so it was new for me, and I was I do not know how to handle this. I feel a lot of times you don't know how to handle it at first when you are going through a shift that you're not familiar with. I feel that's pretty normal, but it was just so confusing. I was like, what is happening? Why am I going crazy? No, you're just going through a shift, and that's what was happening. So past couple weeks, been going through that, kind of integrating new perspectives, it seems, new energies, and purging a lot of past ones, deep-seated stuff that I'm whoa, I knew that was there, but are we really handling it all right now? Because it feels like that, whoo, there's so much that I need to unpack there, and I don't know if I'm ready, but I gotta do it at some point, so the time is now. And yeah. The main thing that I realized about myself, so I guess I could say my age. I'm 22. I am 22 years old. I'm part of Gen Z. And, with the internet and social media and everything, I grew up with that from a young age. I had my first computer when I was in 4th grade. And I was exposed to a lot of things that I don't think children should be exposed to. But because of the internet, and because of social media, there's a lot of programming that can deeply affect children in ways that are not good, to or conducive to their healthy development, right? So I have seen a lot on the internet that I never wanted to. I grew up on it. It was the normal for me. And being an introverted person, I kind of like ended up just using the internet for all of my social interaction, like from like end of middle school through high school, even a little bit in college, like because COVID was happening during, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but you know, the virus, that thing was happening when I was going into college. So my first year of college, I couldn't socialize with anybody in person anyway. So I was like, well, I don't know what to do at this point, so I'm just gonna keep socializing online. And I was so isolated and connecting to people in ways that were not necessarily fully real, you know? The internet, you are connecting with people, but it is so different from having like real in-person connections. So if you don't have the real in-person connections, I personally do not think that it is healthy to not have those in-person connections, because that is genuine human interaction. We are not meant to just be staring at people on screens. And I know you're watching me in a video right now. It's kind of funny because I'm on a screen, and we're not directly interacting, but this is what I'm trying to say. Like right now you watching me is like fine, right, whatever, but if all you did was watch people talk or like on a video and you never interact with them like properly, or you only message them, you know, you lose that connection with human beings. And a lot of times when you do that, you kind of lose a sense of how to actually interact with people at all. And sometimes you may even treat people badly. I've seen that. Like, people feel like they're anonymous, or they detach themselves from their internet version, and they just do whatever, and because they don't think they're gonna have consequences, you know? Like, it's pretty damaging, actually. So I've been realizing how damaging me being on the internet like that and having that as my main source of socialization like really messed with me and my ability to connect with people like properly. And then some other stuff in my life, obviously, like we all got our own things. We all got our experiences, like family stuff, like social stuff, all types of areas of life. Like, we've all got our own different things that have happened or gone on. You know, we all have our special story. But I just realized that, like, with my generation and with my personality and with how I grew up, it's like all of these things combined and led to unhealthy ways of relating to people and of existing. I was disconnected from reality. And as someone who is like into spirituality, I'd be like, no, I'm connected, I'm good, you know? But I was disconnected from a lot. You know, I would be out with family and I would be, you know, in nature, and I would enjoy it for maybe a couple minutes, and then my brain would be like, did someone message you? You know, is someone talking to you? And it became like a drug, really. Like, if you want to compare it to something. And it was so unhealthy. It didn't allow me to enjoy like being in my own body and being in my own reality as me. I became someone else online who I really wasn't. That was just kind of someone I wanted to portray. to socialize. It's a very strange concept. If any of you have done the same, maybe you understand, but it was just so weird. And so I'm like kind of trying to work through that right now, and also stop talking to people pretty much online. Like, I feel like I need to start socializing in person with people more. I need to make real life connections. I need to connect with people on a daily basis in real life, you know, like physically, in person. Because the online stuff, like, it's good and all here and there, but if it's your only source of socialization, like, that is not good. It's not good. Not good for you, not good for your mental health, not good for your spiritual health. It's not good for any health, really. But the thing is that a lot of times we don't notice, like, what's happening to us until it's been programmed into us, and then it's like, ugh, now I gotta undo all of this. So yeah, that's like been the main thing that I'm like, wow, I need to stop trying to connect solely online and get out into the world and actually like be around people. As introverted as I am, like, I think every human needs and wants and desires connection with people. It's just how it is. So that's what I've been working on, trying to find a balance between connecting in real life and also being on my own, because I think I also use the internet as a crutch to not feel alone, which it's a whole thing there, isn't it? In just what I just said. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get on here and chat with you guys and talk a bit, and I don't know, talk about what's going on with me, and maybe you can talk about what's going on with you in the comments. And I hope you're well, you know, and if you're not and you're feeling crazy right now with all these energies and fluctuations and stuff, like, I feel you. And you're gonna get through it, just like I am. It'll be fine. So yeah. Have a good one, guys. There's a bug in my hair. I don't know where it went, but I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, every time I come out here, I like have bugs crawling on me, and I have the birds and squirrels doing things. And I'm like, okay, hello. It's like nature saying, hello, I'm here too. And I'm like, yes, I know you're here. Thank you for reminding me to stay in reality and that you exist right there. Because sometimes I need that reality check. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go. But again, hope you're well. And if you're not, I hope you're well soon. And yeah, have a wonderful, fantastic day. And know that you are not alone in experiencing hardship and suffering sometimes and difficult changes. We all go through them. That is another thing I'm learning. We all go through them. And I haven't been able to understand that more than when I am in the pits of it and experiencing it myself. So, yes. Bye. I'm continuing it for so long. Bye.